Alright everybody, so in mind of the fireworks that are about to start in any moment, and definitely continue tomorrow night, I wanted to discuss just generally some anxiety and soothing tips for your dogs in moments of stress. So my number one tip to avoid is verbally soothing your dog. So let's say we're gonna take our dog to the vet, and maybe that's a point of anxiety for them. A lot of times when we enter into the vet, we'll see the dog shaking, cowering, shrinking, whale eyes, all that. And don't knock me over. We'll think, okay, well, what would I say to a child right now? So we start the coddling, right? It's okay, don't worry, you're a good girl, you're a good boy, it's okay. Not sure if I've said this already throughout the camp, but my favorite term, dogs don't speak English, right? So they work in communication with us via body language and tone. Body language first, they're visual learners. They're not auditory learners, and tone secondly. So the idea is fine, and the idea would work for a child or anybody who speaks English or is learning English, but it's the reason it doesn't work for a dog. When we're saying these coddling and soothing things to our dogs in moments of anxiety, we have a raised tone, right? It's okay, good girl, oh, don't worry, it's okay, it's fine, you're safe, you're good. All that's upwards inflections. Hey, I know, scary, orange hand. So, really, what they're hearing is, we like that you are feeling anxious. And I'm sure we don't. I'm sure that's not what we intend on communicating. But if you deliver anything to a dog tonally in a moment of anxiety that's high-pitched or upwards inflection, they're going to hear, you like what's happening. And obviously you don't. They're anxious. So that's even more confusing for them and will prolong their anxiety. So with the fireworks about to start, and presumably go for quite some time, we have, I'm sure she'll be fine with them, but we have a couple dogs that, that very well could spark some anxiety. So the number one thing to avoid before I get into the tips of what to do not verbally coddle the dog. You will prolong and, if anything, increase the anxiety and potentially hurt a little bit your relationship with your dog involuntarily. When they're in high moments of reactivity or anxiety, and we're saying, I like what you're doing, and how you're feeling, with our tone of voice, that's really confusing to them. They're like, well, I thought you advocated for me, I thought we were a pack, blah, blah, blah. Their thoughts just start racing, they spiral, and that anxiety is not going to quell whatsoever. So ditch the coddling speech. If you want to speak to your dog, which would more so be a human thing, they don't need that. You may, but I would recommend it is a either neutral or even just below neutral soothing tone. And it doesn't need to be their name, it doesn't need to be anything like that. For example, let's say I needed to coddle my dog right here, who I clearly don't. She's very, very confident and affectionate. But if I did, if she was experiencing anxiety and she was leaning on me for support from the fireworks instead of just affection, I pick one word and I repeat that word with drawn out syllables as I apply my second tip, which I'll get into. So I usually pick the word easy when I want to calm my dogs down, and I don't say it at all like that. So we're at the vet, we're at fireworks, we just have generalized anxiety, like Sugar Cube. Guests are over, see, she's really, really anxious with them. Do not let your guests do the high pitch. It's okay, look, dog went away right away. We'll try it again. I'll put my hand out. If she comes back, we'll do it again, but I pick the word easy, pick whatever word you like. Have the phrase short. I like one word, 2 syllables is fine, 2 words are fine. And draw it out and keep it low. So I'm going to demo coddle my dog, or demo support my dog within, if she's, you know, being anxious right now, which she's not. I would go a little bit low with it, and I just say my word easy. 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 Right? It's nice, it's low pitched, it's soothing. That they can understand. The English is for us. You could just say banana, you could say turpentine, you could say turtle, you could say whatever you want. Nice, slow, drawn out, descending tones. You have someone go over to your house, your dog's clearly anxious like this, and or starts barking or something. Don't raise your voice. Definitely don't say it's okay in a high voice. Easy. Easy. Making out over here. Right? So low, slow, consistent tones. Second tip is what's called Tellington touch, or T-touch. Tellington touch is it's a pretty in-depth method of basically like massage for dogs, essentially, right? Different areas of pressure points that we can focus on for dogs that we know causes soothing. So if I'm at the vet and my dog's crazy, I choose, when I do the T-touch, I always choose ears. And you start at the base of the ear and you go outward. And that's when you can add your word into with it. Easy. 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 Start at the base, pinch, apply pressure, and go outward. Now we're both physically and physically and auditorily communicating to our dog in a language they can understand what we want them to hear from us, which is be calm, it's okay. Those are my best tips for that. Again, base of the ears, easy. Nice, slow, low tone. Nice, slow, calm pets. Don't pet erratically. And remember, if your voice goes up, they're going to think you like their anxiety. They're going to think you like that they're anxious, and we clearly don't. So that can be used for any moment of anxiousness that you can observe. Right by the ears, I kind of cup the head too. So you can cup the other ear, and that reduces the sound coming in, which can help soothe them. Kind of acts as like a head wrap. We just pinch the base and go out and relax. That's my best tip for physically and auditorily quelling anxiety in your dog, whether that's randomized from a storm or fireworks, or that's something that's a pattern, such as visiting the vet or a car ride or guests coming over, whatever it is. Be calm, be in control, deep breaths. Don't let their anxiety make you anxious. Ears, face out, nice, calm, low tones. Boop. Everybody should be good.